welcome to Evolution in Controls. I'm your host, Tim Wilson. Thank you for joining us. Self-driving cars, autonomous vehicles like driverless cabs, driver assistance tools, or travel assistance tools. The trend in automotive technology is to add intelligence to the act of driving and to enhance vehicular control. It has become so common that we are no longer surprised by its advent, or perhaps simply we expect that it will happen and maybe even fail to notice that it is already included. Our comfort level with this advance in technology in the cars that we drive is significant, but not just because of the impact on the cars that we drive. We drive other types of vehicles besides our cars, and our advancing comfort levels with increasing intelligence in the realm of human-operated equipment means that it's not just our cars that are going to be changing. We are going to expect these tools, these abilities, these decision-making intelligences to be functional in all manner of mobile equipment. If we are driving it, then we are going to expect it to contain the same level of intelligence, the same quality of control, and the same decision-making ability that we've come to rely upon in our cars. And for that to happen, there needs to be an accompanying full-blown development in the controls and the architecture of these various mobile pieces of equipment. Today, we are going to talk with a leader in this industry. Today, we are joined by Mr. Tim Grzybowski, Regional Vice President for HYDAC, a company that specializes in hydraulics and controls. Tim, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Good to have you. Why don't we start with a little introduction about you and HYDAC and how long you've been at HYDAC and in the industry?
Okay, of course. I've been in fluid power going on 35 years, so long time. Right out of school, a lot of learning curve.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it, and I've been with HYDAC for 7 years now. So.
Okay.
I really enjoy being at HYDAC. I think we bring a lot to the table, the way we go to market, the way we collaborate with customers, the partners we have like Evolution, getting us closer to customers. And this time period right now, the step level change going on in the industry, fluid power is not that boring, dirty industry that it's been. It's really changing and evolving at a really fast pace right now. A lot of technology coming into play with hydraulics and fluid power, and it's just a real fun time in the market.
It's not the same type of industry when you and I worked at the same company when you first got in.
Yeah, it's 35 years ago.
35 years ago. It's very different, isn't it?
It is different, and it's changing and evolving at a very fast pace right now.
Well, let's jump into it. You heard in my opening monologue about the technology that's available in automobiles. Is that technology really just now appearing in mobile equipment, excavators or agriculture equipment, things like that?
Yeah, it's starting to, obviously. The users, the users of construction equipment, ag equipment, they're used to the technology in their cars. They're comfortable with it. And we finally reached that tipping point, I think, in the last 3 to 5 years where the reliability and the cost to put more sensors, to put more electronic control units, to put those computers on pieces of construction equipment.
The operator gets out of his pickup truck where he's used the backup camera to back into his spot. He wants the same thing in his excavator or his bulldozer or whatever it might be.
Yes. So the path that's happening now is, those machine builders can get that return on the investment they're making on the controls side to be able to make their equipment safer and also make their equipment more productive. Take a less skilled operator and get him to an expert level operator maybe in a much simpler, faster way.
That's really what they're driving at, though. It's not just because he's comfortable with a backup camera.
No.
They're not concerned about that. They're concerned about safety, efficiency, getting more out of that piece of equipment, right?
And that's what's driving that return now for the market, and the market's starting to demand it. It's the being able to be more efficient, take that less skilled operator, getting him to an expert level faster, and then the safety is becoming more and more critical. The bigger and more powerful these machines get, safety can't be something that's overlooked.
You know, a return on investment actually understands that there is an investment. The investment's different than the automotive. This is stuff that's working in the dirt. It's got to be ruggedized. You can't just take an automotive piece of equipment and just put it into a backhoe.
No, the temperature ranges, the vibration from the equipment, everything else, the water when the equipment gets hosed off with pressurized water or whatever. It does have to be special for the environment for sure.
So what's HYDAC? What role is HYDAC playing? What do you have that you're offering in this?
So really the backbone of our product offering now is our TT Control product line.
TT Control.
And that's our line of displays. That's our line of ECUs, the electronic control units, the ones with the
brain
processors. And typically those have been CAN bus is the communication, which again came from the automotive. And now the trend, because of what we're trying to do with machines, putting more sensors on machines, the CAN bus method of communication can't handle the data, the amount of data and how quickly that data needs to go.
Is this an automotive piece of equipment that you guys developed, or is it something that you developed? How did you get
So TT Control is a joint venture that HYDAC has with a company by the name of TT Tech, which started in that on-highway automotive environment. And now we take the technology and the roadmap that they see on highway, we're able to bring that to the off-highway construction, agricultural equipment markets, ruggedize it for the environment, make it available to a much broader set of customers than what was available before.
But HYDAC has always played in this marketplace. You guys provide sensors, you provide controls, have always provided that type of stuff, whether it's cartridge valves or...
Yes. So, and as that trend goes towards that, we'll call it user-assisted autonomy. We're a long way from fully autonomous vehicles, but we're seeing a definite trend right now to user-assisted autonomy, and that can be something as simple as, return to dig for a backhoe, being able to dig at the same level and be able to consistently pull it across at a level. Maybe it's grading with a piece of equipment to get that piece of equipment to grade. And what can we do with sensors to know where cylinders are, what the position of the equipment is the equipment level? Are we in danger of hitting a building or another piece of equipment? And that's where I think we're really going to see a big change and use in the number of cameras on pieces of agriculture and construction equipment, and even the number of displays and the cab.
So does the camera tie into the TT Control?
And the camera, we have HYDAC does have a line of Ethernet-based cameras. They're a digital camera. All the processing takes place on the camera and then is communicated back to the main processor over Ethernet. And the use case today is more like the backup camera in your car. However, the way technology
can it be looking for something in the field of view, looking for a concrete block or something, or a person?
With the trends taking place in the controls architecture and what's available in the marketplace, we now have processors that'll take that Ethernet input from the cameras and able to process it through a AI chip on our controller. We can detect if it's a human. We can detect if it's an object. We can do a lot of things that make the equipment safer to operate, and again, the operator more productive.
So you've always provided sensors. You've now got cameras. You've always provided controls that need to be operated on. You're now using the TT Control device. Does this change the value proposition that you bring to equipment manufacturers? You're providing a comprehensive system rather than components.
Yes, and I think that's the real value that HYDAC brings. Our experience working with different machine builders, understanding what the architecture needs to be today, but also having it scalable, the TT Control product line, the scalability to have a solution today that can be scaled up tomorrow with the continued increase on the number of sensors on machines.
And by scaled, you mean from 12 sensors to 75 sensors?
Exactly. Just looking at a car today on the highway, some of those cars today have over 200 sensors on them. That same trend is going to come into the off-highway space, and what you do today from a controls architecture side can really impact how easy it is to evolve and grow that machine capability without having to start from scratch.
You go to market through a mixture of both direct and indirect. You have distributors, but you have some direct business as well. What effect is this technology trend, what effect is this having on your go-to-market, your distribution strategy? Does it require different things from your distribution partners? Is it requiring a different distribution partner?
It does not require a different distribution partner. We have distribution partners such as Evolution, of course, that are making that investment along with us with hiring newly skilled people in this space, making them available for training from HYDAC, and then being able to leverage the relationships that you have with your customers to allow both Evolution and HYDAC to collaborate early on with those machine builders and bring something new to the market for them, maybe make it faster to market for them, also de-risk the amount of time that what they're doing today isn't going to be obsolete in 24 months. And that's the kind of partnership and relationship that Evolution and HYDAC has that's of value to our customers.
You need your distributor partners to invest right along with you guys. Just like you guys are investing, your distributor partners have to invest as well.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be left behind. We talked at the very beginning, the step change going on in the market right now, how fast things are changing and evolving. And if we don't make the investments in our people and our training, it's going to pass us by. And we do the same thing with our channel partners, looking for our partners like Evolution that are going to make those investments with us so that we can provide that value to our customers.
So as you look down the road at the technology, at the trends, your distributor partners, what does the next 5 years look like? Is this technology, is this going to change the way that HYDAC goes to market? Is it going to change the company? Is it going to change your distribution partners or your strategy? What does the future look like?
I think our strategy and distribution partners, we have the right partners today. It is going to change though, because we're going to get involved earlier with our customers, hopefully, understanding what they're trying to do, understanding what their value proposition is of the equipment that they're building and trying to sell, and being involved at those early conceptual stages and understanding what building blocks we can provide so that they can have that machine scalable and grow with these trends that we're seeing.
You're talking about a tighter team relationship between HYDAC and your distributor and the end user.
Yes.
Or the OEM.
It's going to be critical to be able to get them what they need quickly and to market fast, having that close connection with both our channel partners such as Evolution, and then that relationship that Evolution has with their customers really speeds up that process to be able to get this new technology into the marketplace faster.
The pace of change is not slowing down.
If anything, it's speeding up. But it makes it such a fun time right now. Having been in this business over 30 years, the pace of change, the technology that we're able to bring to the marketplace for the machine builders that helps them build more safe machines, more productive machines. It's just a really fun time right now.
Tim, I appreciate you taking the time to come and talk to us today.
I
been a good
appreciate
conversation.
the opportunity.
Let's come back in a few years and see what the technology change has done for both our companies.
Yes, I'll take you up on that.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. To learn more about HYDAC, their products, the TT Control, and their solutions, visit HYDAC.com. To learn more about Evolution Motion Solutions, visit evolutionmotion.com. Don't forget to subscribe to Evolution and Controls on whatever platform you use for podcasts or on YouTube for a video version so you can be updated when we release new episodes. I'm Tim Wilson. Thank you again for joining us, and remember, keep moving.